that is a hard fact that maybe somebody that's a beginner that may be watching, you think that banks is just lots of people clicking buttons, clicking mouse.
Mhm.
The majority of the trades are done by robots,
Software, yeah.
by software.
Software, yes. Ciao guys, I'm Mario Di Marco,
And I'm Alfio.
and we are back with this new episodes of SFT Forecast. How are you, Alfio?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Thank you. And you?
I'm fine. Yeah,
Okay.
really exciting from the market.
Yes, and also like last week we had a fun episode, particular episode about AI. Today we will talk about expert advisors as well in the second part. But
Yeah,
since it's a good moments for the market, let's start with the week recap.
let's go.
And week recap, maybe we are a bit boring that we talk about gold week after week after week,
Yes,
but
as you know, this is the one of the most traded tool from the all traders and
Yes.
retailer and not only. And
gold
on
touched,
charts we can see
a new all-time high,
Yeah.
so new 2156, so $2,146 to the ounce.
Yeah.
New maximum of all time, maybe not like in the old age. But
Yeah, because
today.
yeah, exactly. This is an important data to keep because we have seen how the gold was truly influenced by the positivity behind the new monetary policy of the Federal Reserve, but at the same time we can see how the safe haven assets still influence, and all the geopolitical scenarios behind still influence the yellow metal, despite this dollar that is coming back on the economic docket.
Yes, and one thing that touched a new all-time high, but don't be fooled. We are expecting, like we did a short analysis before this podcast. We can maybe expect a retracement and gold that goes down in the
Absolutely, yes.
medium to long run. So it's not because it skyrocketed up, but it didn't close at the high. It went back down. Right now it sits at, today's Wednesday, it sits at 2032. So levels that we have seen last week and almost a couple of, maybe 1 month ago. So yes.
Well, Alfio, the spike that we have seen couple days ago is a clear demonstration that first of all we avoid the triple top.
Yes.
And these could be the fourth. So now the new high was marked, and a correction, as you said, or even a new structure could be expected.
Yes.
Personally, I think that the new dollar demand in action at the moment could drive the precious metal.
Yeah, could lead to a correction on the way down. So not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 tops of the
on
gold.
a weekly basis. Yes.
Yes.
On a weekly time frame.
Yes. So we will try to put the chart on the screen like here. And so gold is going a bit crazy at the moment. But you said that the dollar is getting back up again,
Yes.
and so we saw with DXY, it's trendy again. Like dollar is fun again to trade, and what happened again?
The market is still dollar centric at the moment, and it's quite easy to understand also. And we talk about last time it's quite easy to understand how the Federal Reserve is always on the main focus for the investors. Now, I truly believe that in the last month of this year, a new cycle will come.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the correlation between treasury bonds, DXY, and gold is a clear result that this inversion and this new high represent a new market cycle. So in my idea, I just in my perspective, I truly believe that this new high is not only the end of a structure, but we can see a deep correction towards probably $2,000 and below. But all those factors will be, let's say, lead by the labor market that we're going to face in the next week.
Yes, and another currency that is going crazy in the last week has been Bitcoin.
Yes,
we have touched in the last couple of episodes a bit of the cryptos, as we already said. We're not crypto traders. We are not more in the crypto space, as we are in the forex space mainly. But it was impossible not to notice what Bitcoin did. It went up since last time that we spoke. It went up from 38,000 to currently 44,000. Is it back? The hype is back towards the 100,000, like Bitcoin to the moon. But no, we haven't followed it.
Yeah, but Alfio, you used
but it's a positive sentiment
the
of the
right
market.
word. The hype is back, and let's say that probably we should use Bitcoin more as an indicator that give us, and that is giving us the perception that the market is going to be more positive. And personally, I use Bitcoin as a sort of sentiment indicator. We have seen that Bitcoin is working just like a safe haven assets against inflation, and this could lead investors to consider the Bitcoin as a tool that can provide them a sentiment indication.
And another sentiment of the market is probably the US 30. We haven't talked really much about the stock market, but we can see that in the last week, almost in the last month, I want to say,
all green.
Yes, basically all green is going up, and everybody's happy. I mean, if stocks go up, the majority, except those who short, are happy.
But they got their own. They got the chance a couple of days ago after the Chinese outlook.
Yes.
So the last correction was justified by these factors. So.
But speaking of things that can influence the market as well, so let me be clear. Today, what day it is? It's Wednesday.
Yes.
This Friday there is NFP.
Yep.
This episode here is gonna come out on Friday. So if you see it on Friday, NFP might have already happened, might be happening in the moment. We do not know. Don't come at us saying, "Oh, but you guys didn't know about." Yeah, it's Wednesday. NFP is Friday. We don't know. Next week we're gonna talk about the results of NFP.
Yes, and the reaction.
But it's gonna be probably something particular. Like there are some expectations, right?
Yeah, tough and crucial for the next decision of the Federal Reserve, and of course for all investors who are betting on this new approach of the Federal Reserve, more dovish in the future.
Yeah. So will we have Christmas gifts?
Yeah, I hope, because as I said many times, I believe on this new cycle, and probably the downward on DXY could start on 2024.
Speaking of things going down,
we
have our liquid gold, aka oil.
Yes.
So oil is currently in a bit of a panic moment, going down. What happened?
Yeah, we got this impulsive phase on a downward. Oil market at the moment is very choppy. There are a lot of factors, and if you follow fundamentals and geopolitical situations, it's quite clear. We could see spikes, and on a technical basis, oil react in a proper way to certain levels, but is not responding exactly as he have to do. Okay. So At the moment, we are watching now on our charts a correction. Probably this correction will lead the oil around $70.
Maybe even 68.
Maybe even 68, yes. But
depending on
this
which
overview is
analysis.
truly connected and truly linked with the Chinese outlook on one side and the conflicts that we are, facing every day.
Yeah. So quickly going over the other pairs, there wasn't really significant
despite the
despite
dollar strength,
maybe Euro USD,
yeah.
we had a bit of a correction. We had Euro Swiss franc that went down again. That came up again a bit, and now it's down again at 0.94.
Yeah, because Euro lost a lot of traction,
yes.
and actually Euro is the currency who is suffering more the dollar demands. So that's why we can see all this bearish pressure on the fiber. Yeah, this is the explanation, and also the parallel factor is that the BCA. Sorry. Another factor is that the central bank is starting to look more dovish. So a lot of things that are starting to merge.
That was the week recap. So we will go into the ad break and then we will back with the piece on expert advisor.
Yes.
This is a 200K funded account that I passed the other day. I hit the profit target in one day. And when I say I hit the profit target, I actually mean I used a bot to pass it. 10% made in one day with a bot on a prop firm account. Now, I could keep this bot for myself and just pass as many challenge accounts as I wanted, but luckily for you guys, I'm a nice guy. So if you guys want to learn more about how you can use this bot to help yourselves pass challenges, click the link in the description down below.
And you're back. We are back with our friends,
yes.
the bots.
Yep.
So last week we talked about AI, and this week we are going to talk about expert advisors.
Yep, absolutely.
And so you're a fundamental trader.
Hot topic, quite rough, perhaps divisive for many traders. Yep.
You're a fundamental trader. Fundamental analysis is not very incorporated into bots. So
not many.
Hot potato. Where's the hot potato?
Yeah.
What is Mario Di Marco opinion about bots and expert advisors?
So I'll try to be really short. I believe that if the expert advisor are coded from a technician, a coder, and a trader together, they could work, in my personal opinion. Because I've seen in my experience that several factors on a technical basis, they actually happen really often on the market. And people who use technical analysis only, they know what I'm saying. So the fact that a lot of traders think that expert advisor don't work is because they never go deep on on the coding and the strategies.
Also, let's just say the hard truth is that maybe 99% of the trading in the world is done by robots. Like banks use.
No, there are.
The majority of trading done in the world is done by robots, and that's a fact.
Yes.
Like the number of trades, maybe
during the Asian session, for example, there are a lot of movements done by bots.
Yes, and also like HFT bots, high frequency trading, they do many more trades than a human can possibly do. So that is it's a hard fact that maybe somebody that's a beginner that may be watching, you think that banks is just lots of people clicking buttons, clicking mouse. the majority of the trades are done by robots,
Software,
by software.
Software, yes.
And
But the main difference that we need to keep is that the software that they use sometimes they are made by traders
yes,
and
yeah,
coders.
of course.
That's
They
the real.
they have
you
so
know,
many people that they
because
know.
in the how can I say there is this division
Mhm.
between in the trading
Yeah,
industries,
two
especially when
categories.
it comes to the retail industries.
Mhm.
Okay, trading
With or without
for the
bots.
majority
Yes.
exactly works with bot or without.
Mhm.
There's no
There's no in between. Yes.
there's no something between.
And
Absolutely.
To analyze, we asked you guys on the SFT account if you wanted to know something specific, and I think that we selected a couple of questions from you guys, and they are really great questions to analyze the topic more in general.
Mhm.
Starting from, I think this is the most important question for somebody that doesn't use expert advisors, is how to transfer your trading strategy into an expert advisor.
This is what I'm saying. When you have know-how, when you have strategy that you can apply with a coder side by side on a bot, you are able to do. And
Yes, but it's, so I think that this is not more like how specifically to do it, so you need somebody that codes, but more how do you transfer the strategy itself, how do you code the strategy? And the answer is it really depends which strategy are you using. There are some that are more keen to be integrated with a code. For example, if you use some indicators like or some moving averages and so on, that it's hard numbers, and you can say if this indicator crosses the line, then buy. You can do it, like it's super easy. But if your strategy relies a lot on the human eye, so to look for support and demand areas, smart money concepts,
Yes,
for
yes.
example. If you need to look at the chart to see that little rectangle when you have a lot of movements, that is not that easy to code.
exactly. That's why a lot of experience is required
Mhm.
in order
Yes.
to translate a discretionary strategy into a bot.
Mhm.
At the same time, we cannot say that expert advisor can't work.
No, they work. They work, and
They work if
they can work.
they're
well.
made in a proper way
Exactly.
from traders and coders with a lot of experience.
Let's say that if you have a really strict strategy with strict rules, it's easier to
Yes.
to code and to transfer the strategy into a bot. Another question that is somewhat related: how do you program those stuff, and how do you know when to take and close? And this this is really important because it's really easy for a trading bot to enter a position. It's not easy. That's the most difficult part, is to manage the position and know where to go out.
Yeah.
Because a human can look, can feel the market, can have emotions related to the trade. A robot doesn't.
Yeah.
So if it's a robot that you don't look at it, so you just launch it and then you let it run, it must have really, really, really strict and really good management of the position rather than entry exits. Because let's be real, there are a lot of indicators of signals of when to enter a trade. Can be crosses, can be oscillator.
We could start a trade every single minute.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but the problem is more when to take profit, when to go out, how to manage, when to close, when to partial close, where to set the stop loss. It depends on the strategy again. Maybe you have a strategy that has a strict stop loss, there's a strict rules, and it's the difficult part of expert advisors is really that one. So how to manage the position that the robot has open.
Yeah, and this means at the end of the story that you can't avoid a supervising action.
I mean, you can, but
in my experience, doesn't a robot with no supervisors or someone behind the screen that just manage the position doesn't exist.
I don't agree, but this goes to another question. It's really relevant to another question. Long term, yes or no? In principle, no. Unless there are some corrections made to the bot.
Absolutely.
And so, in this part, I agree with you. But on the short run, on the medium run, I think there are a lot of bots that can work even without supervision. For example, you know that I coded a bot on Gold that works on the daily time frame. And so daily, maybe it goes close to a loss and then retraces and you take profit. A human maybe closes the trade. So if you supervise it, you panic sell.
Well, I'm not talking about the a strictly management of the position. I'm just talking about supervision action.
Yes, but the problem is that the good
one,
thing about
that one is due.
But the good thing about robots is that they don't have any emotions.
Yes, but this is sometimes something bad because investor they have.
I
so
think the main
market
main
works,
problem
also. Market also react to investors' emotion. Concept like panic sell or euphoria. They are factors who drives really often the market.
Yes, but
and there is the sentiment analysis, which is studied in every trading course.
But you know that some traders don't use fundamentals and sentiment.
That's
analysis.
why many traders lose. That's why I'm trading since 13 years.
And
I don't want to appear like but
humble
there is
bragging.
a reason behind. There is a reason behind. Even the fundamental traders. Sometimes fundamental lead the technical, sometimes it's the contrary, because it seems that, I don't know, when a news came out, it seems that news needs to come out at that moment. So on a technical basis, we noticed many times this.
Yeah, but you know that you can incorporate some kind of sentiment analysis into bots as well.
Oh, of course.
So, but another thing,
I was just talking about this because one of the sentence that I've learned in the past is that expert advisor, they have a expiration date.
Yes, that's what I said before. Like you need to correct them in some way. Long term, they don't work because the market kind of learns, and so you need to adjust. But with adjustments, they do not have a expiration date. So they have it if you don't touch them. But if you make corrections and so they can work really even a long time.
Just to destroy the myth that if you have a good software, you can leave it work and go to enjoy your life in Dubai or Miami.
So how to create a high frequency
or
bot?
Instagram.
Is that possible with expert advisors? Yes, high frequency bots are not only possible, is maybe even the majority of them. It's not easy. I personally don't know how to do it. I know how to code normal bots, but HFTs are like, if you have a strategy, is probably convertible. It's not easy, and some brokers, some even prop firms do not allow for HFTs. So it's a risky business there. But yes, it's absolutely possible. Last question for today: do you guys give guidance for those who want to create an EA? And
this is a little bit.
Can we spoil it? I don't know, but let's
spoiler.
If you hear just a beep in this part, it's because the upper management has cut this part. But Let's spoil it. We will have a course on algo trading, on expert advisor coding. When we will see, might be soon, might be with the launch of the version 2 of the app. We still have to see, but we will have, yes, a course on how to code expert advisors. And
we are working to provide several services when it comes to educational side of trading, not only the traditional side, the traditional way, but coding too.
And if you like EAs, also look for other services that we offer. For example, FastPass, where we use a bot to pass proper challenges, and we also, it's a spoiler. It's maybe not. Where's the risk here? Risky.
Okay,
we
you can.
may in the future use also bots on live accounts. Maybe you can buy our bot in the future. We do not know. It's in the works. I know Mario's panicking right now with what I'm saying, but yes, you will see. In the meantime, I think that this is a good place to end it.
Yes.
Next week, we will, as said, talk NFPs, because remember, today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, Friday we have NFPs. This episode comes out on Friday. We will not know, and we will talk about it the next week. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the week. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on the SFT app, download the SFT app.
You can check also further info on Telegram.
Yes.
We provide every day.
And follow also this guy here, Mario Di Marco. Don't follow me. I'm not worthy of this.
Follow SFT
being
Forecast too.
And happy trading, and see you guys in the next one.
Ciao
guys.